This is going to be a quick video because I just happened to see the Linus Tech Tips and Telenfosis, Technivos, whatever, Apple Sheep video. He actually made me see the Linus Tech Tips, which I'm also subscribed to. They broke their iMac Pro and wanted it replaced. And they brought it in. They said they could replace. They wanted it fixed, not replaced. They brought it in. They said they can fix it, so on and so forth. While opening it up to see what was wrong with it, they found out that they obviously opened it and modified it, which voids the warranty, so they can't replace those parts. Now, the whole video, they're making it seem like they just broke the screen, and that's all they need to be replaced to fix. And when you actually get to the very end of the video, they say that it's also the board and something else plus the screen. So there's three major things that make the computer a computer broken. And Apple won't replace their computer. Not that they won't repair it. They said they will repair it per cost when they can. It's still early in manufacturing. The average consumer wouldn't have that broken, and if the board broke on any normal consumer that did not open it, they would just replace the whole unit because they're in warranty. So he broke something that was so new that they don't have a dedicated fixing schedule yet. The thing came out in the beginning of the year, and now, 4 months in, he wants it replaced. Well, he did it way before. He wanted it in January to be fixed on the 31st, which was a month into it, which obviously they're not going to have spare parts. So if Apple would have fixed it, and if this happened without them opening it, the screen broke, the board broke, and whatever else broke, they would have just replaced the whole unit, which is what a company should do. But once you open it and modify it, they're not going to replace your unit because you destroyed it. And he tried to go with this whole thing, if you got in a car accident, no, because if you totaled a car and it was brand new, insurance would pay for that. That's not going to happen. But if you had an older car and you totaled it, they can total it out. But now let's say you brought a brand new car. You brought it home. You modified it where it was no longer in warranty and was not technically safe to drive. And then you brought it to your insurance and told them, hey, can you fix this? No, you didn't get in a car accident. You modified it and broke it. It's not our responsibility. And the car company will not replace those things if they can't. You might have to pay a lot of money to fix it. If it's a new car, it might take a while before they can get parts to fix it. But once they do, they'll let you fix it. And Apple's saying the same thing. So his whole analogy of an accident and both not allowing, you didn't have Apple Care because you modified it, so you weren't going to pay for Apple Care. Your warranty was voided, so if you had Apple Care, it would have been voided. And the parts that you need are not available yet as of for third party or first party fixing. If you bought a brand new car and you got it home and the CPU in the car just like fried itself and you couldn't take it, your insurance would pay to fix that, or the car company would give you a brand new one. But if you opened up that CPU and broke that board and they didn't have one to give you and it took a while to get it, you can't get mad at them. You did something to break it. Now, if this thing was old, let's say it was a year old, and this happened, you can understand his frustration. But when it's brand new, you can't expect a company who is working on producing these things out to the customers that want them. Their priority is to get it to the customer that buys it. Fixing things, usually things that are brand new, won't break, and if they break, they'll replace it. But not to people who break it or open it. Same thing with the Xbox. When the Xbox would get the red ring of death back in the day, Xbox 360. If you opened it or modified it in any way, they were not going to replace it, even though other people would get it replaced. It all. Their bitching about it just seems very petty and like they don't understand basic things. Like, if you open something and modify it, you're not going to get replaced.